Uh, I'll address something about myself right out of the gate, let you know I'm aware of it. I know that standing up here, I have some pretty strong youth pastor on a night on the town. I get it. All right? People can clock me and say, yeah, that guy's organized a trip for some virgins to go play laser tag. We get it. But you're only half right. I did organize a trip of virgins to play laser tag, but that was me and my friends in high school. There was not a theological bend to that trip at all. But I know I look like a youth pastor because I've had a lot of my friends tell me, like, repeatedly and unprompted. But the thing is, when they say that, is that I didn't grow up going to church, so when they tell me I look like a youth pastor, I don't know what that fucking means. Like, do they think when I'm trying to be supportive and earnest and there for them, they think that it's overbearing and pretty corny, and sometimes I can do that while playing a guitar? Or like, do they look at me and like think like, oh, deep down that guy is like criminally horny all the time, and he can do that playing a guitar? Like, I don't know. But like everybody, I contain multitudes, so I'm both of those things at any given moment, just switching back and forth. Like, I can see an attractive woman walking down the street and say, oh my God, I want her to sit on my face until I'm fucking dead. And then I hope she finishes writing that novel she started. You know, it's a creative endeavor. It's seeing it through. That's what's important. I'm a married guy, which means don't tell my wife the last half of that joke. Ha 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 ha. But for serious. My wife and I met online, which isn't that big a deal to say anymore, but I always have to clarify and say that we met on the 2009 internet, which was a vastly different thing. Like, I didn't tell friends of mine that I was doing online dating. It was considered weird and sad. And I'm not sure what's changed from then to now, whether it's gotten less weird or y'all have just gotten more sad, but here we are. But I figured out, though, that online dating is the same setup then to now. It was just harder then because of the technology. Like 2009 internet dating, sending nudes, fucking forget it, dude. Do you honestly think for a second you could get a good picture of your shit with a BlackBerry Curve? No! Instead, you had to pull out your separate digital camera, snap that pic, great Comcast remote next to it for size and scale. You know. And then you have to put your cord in the camera, hook that up to your laptop, and then download it and email it, I guess, and then hope that she was still tingling with excitement to see it. Guess what? She was not. What I'm saying is, love's hard, try your best, and don't send your dick on the internet, okay? Speaking of my dick, I got a vasectomy in October. Oh, thank you. I gotta say, as a straight white dude, I always appreciate being applauded for doing the bare minimum, so thank you. Getting a vasectomy has taught me a lot. The main thing it's taught me is that a lot of dudes do not know how their bodies work. Like, I was talking to one guy about it, and he was convinced that he would not get one in the future because, according to him, once you got a vasectomy, when you come, nothing comes out anymore. And I was like, no, dude, you still make the pancake batter. It just doesn't have that splash of honey in it. You know what I mean? Or cinnamon if you're making French toast. I don't know what breakfast analogy you want to use. But no, not to this guy. In his mind, he's like, oh, I'm close, and a hot breath. What, dude? No, fuck off, come on. Another dumber guy I know was like, hey man, that's cool for you and all, but like, how you walk around with just a dick now, dude? I'm like, no, I didn't get fucking neutered, man, come on. And I've had a lot of people ask me why I got it done, you know, was it because reproductive issues are a big thing right now, was it political, was it family planning? Honestly, I got it as like emotional disaster insurance. Right, so bear with me here. So last year, my wife and I had twins. Yes, always, never a cheer, always a gasp. But we had the twins in March, and then 2 months later, my house burned down. 9 years ago, we had our older daughter, And then 3 months later, my wife's grandma died and my dad died. I don't know if I can handle what's going to happen if my wife gets pregnant again. Hey, what's that? My hometown got hit by an asteroid and then invaded by the Russians? Fuck, she's pregnant again, you know? All right, I'm Neal, everybody. Bye.